It's saying the R word is okay. Okay. I mean, are you?
Don't jump around. Do you see like
Saying that. Are you saying here that?
You see the contradiction in your stance?
To say that, eat meat, but I understand why other people wouldn't. Or I understand why people wouldn't want to eat meat or why they respect animal life, but I'm still going to eat I'm still going to eat.
Can you stop it? It's a
It is.
It's contradictory because when you say that you wouldn't do something, it's because you're implying that you recognize that it's morally wrong. And presumably, you hold to the stance that people in society shouldn't be able to do things that are morally wrong to other people, right? That would just be a strange stance. We don't apply this to anything else.
Like, for example, if you're saying, well, I wouldn't cheat on my spouse, but if you want to cheat on your spouse, by all means do that. People should be allowed to do that. It's like, I wouldn't do that. It's you're making it seem like a preference. It's basically like saying, I wouldn't eat vanilla ice cream, but if you want to eat vanilla ice cream, go ahead. So that's what it sounds like, because it's a performative contradiction. You're just pro-choice, basically.
Pro-choice. Okay, Joker, are you pro-life or pro-choice? So are these people just
Yeah, but so pro-life as in like don't get abortions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely pro-life. Well, of course, Monica.
That's it, Joker. That's all. Yeah.
Search and destroy. Secure our objectives. Do not let your guard down.
You're just pro-choice.
Regardless of how I have my child, my family, I have a village. I know my mom.
Moving this way.
Is there for me. I know my brothers who will be there for me. I know that I have good friends. I have a great support system. So if I was ever in an unfortunate situation where I have an unwanted pregnancy, I don't really feel like I have a reason because I know that I have the support. I have an amazing job.
The semi-automatic rifles are too slow.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
Everything that you just listed would count as moral reasons in terms of why you think that it would be sort of okay for you to have that child. Again, this is still moral. I just asked you directly up front. Do you think that
and destroy.
to get a baby at 6 months from now?
Set up a perimeter around the objective. Do not let them reach it.
6 months? Okay, so that's crazy. Now you're finished because now the only thing I have to ask you is what's the trait distinction between a 6-month fetus and a newborn? And you're not going to be able to give me one. So the fact that you said that it's okay to take the life of one but not the other, you're either going to have this special behavior that they crossroads. There is a difference. What's the difference between a 6-month fetus and a
flanking here?
And by the way, if you're safe to complete a location, that's not going to go well. But go ahead. No, it's not going to go well.
KF, so he's signed a PK for my life for just a minute. I'll be listening in, but I won't be able to control the panel.
Okay, I got you.
1 minute remaining.
It's affected in the body around
Enemy planted at Bravo.
Lung development, the heart capacity, the CCF, the point of perfusion pressure. You said it was affecting her body. You asked the difference.
Move fast.
I asked for the trait difference.
Be advised, enemy bomb is still active. Move to defuse. All operatives, bomb defused.
This is not
We've won that round. Get ready for the next one.
And that's 6 fetus on the mother or the baby.
Switching sides.
That's the point.
Search and destroy.
The fetus and a newborn. So the fact that she just said
Place the charges on the target and destroy it.
also say that it's okay to take a look at the newborn because there's no difference between those two.
If that's what you want to do, that's maybe it.
Because any alternative would be fallacious. Then you can make the difference between the two, but that's the thing, there's not. So therefore, you're doing that which is a special pleading, which is a fallacy. Fallacies are reasons to reject the view.
A moral issue usually they've been talking about Christianity. So we're talking about a moral issue.
Christianity.
That's what they mentioned before you got there. That's what they mentioned before you got there.
Atheists, by the way, just to be clear.
Okay, so just they brought that into the conversation. So if that's not your stance, then I'm not going to put that on.
We're planting at Bravo.
So and that your view leads to fallacious reasoning.
Device in place. Countdown started.
I care.
Okay, so that's...
Moving this way.
So let me ask you a question. And since you're taking a lot of fallacies, if atheists started having to, endorse Bush's religion onto others, it's just occasionally because he
Flanking here.
is because in the Bible it says not
Only you remain. Finish the mission. Our device was disarmed. The round is lost. Focus on the next one.
understand that the Bible is true. I would honestly be certain that you'd be okay with
Search and destroy.
Maybe if he wants to go out of reach or whatever.
Use the charges. Blast the target. No hostile UAV in the area.
Like, these hands.
You secured the device.
This is a little
We're planting at Alpha. All planted. Set containment.
Clearly.
yeah.
The enemy secured our bomb. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
Get a little bit more specific.
Switching sides. Search and destroy.
You personally are pro-life, correct?
Secure our objectives. Do not let your guard down.
But
Enemy UAV active.
the main thing is if you're right, I wouldn't put on you is that you said that you don't
Flanking here.
that you believe in objective truth, and in our faith, our children, right? All them children, they're babies. That's technically true. Why wouldn't you want to impose that on the culture? So there's several churches that reference all this in the direct scripture
1,
that
2,
talks about
3, 4,
push.
5,
Number
6.
two, Christ said, stand at the door and knock. It's like a Christian. So if you're a Christian,
Final minute.
my approach
They
is
planted at Bravo.
with
The round
kindness,
is lost. Focus
as
on
the
the next
cliche
one.
goes. And that's what I'm talking about. You be Christian. Because if I round people with my beliefs in any category of my beliefs, with any part of my belief,
Search
how
and
much
destroy.
they should read, if they should go to church on Sunday versus
Set
Saturday.
up a perimeter
If they
around the
believe in
objective.
tribulation,
Do not let them reach it.
then I'm not being Christ-like in my approach when it comes to winning a person. And that even
Hostile
if
UAV
we're
in the
talking
area.
about
Hostile conflict.
if that any person makes choices about their life when it comes to if ain't going out because their government and their laws and that are made for societal choices.
Okay, so does
Right.
Apple have to?
I'd like just another minute or so. Let me go back and forth with McCoy, and then I'll mute up.
Ow, what?
You knew it before we were born.
1 minute remaining.
Correct. And it's not directly implied about ABs, but it's through our Christian faith. We already know that the Lord has then made us. He's already made us. He knows us before birth, right?
And it's already granted us intrinsic value.
So, yes, there's a value set on that. Now, I feel like sometimes the word impose gets a little taken
Enemy planted at Alpha.
beyond what it could actually mean, because, trust me, I'm not a Christian and I can't stand it. But you would be imposing a worldview from your Christian faith, even if you just decided, hey, I'm going to vote for somebody to enact policy that would then be more favorable to my point of view or my
Site is still hot. Move fast.
they're in agreement with my value set. So even though you're not Bible thumping or browbeating somebody, you're still imposing a worldview.
Run secure. On to the next.
If you were voting for somebody who's going to enact policies to make some changes, that's why I'm saying it correct to they want their life, but I'm going to impose that voting for the people that would impose policies.
If I will,
Search and destroy.
maybe that would be the case. But I'm 55 years old.
Place the charges on the target and destroy it.
Twice.
You've got the bomb.
Moving this way.
Ethically and economically. There are many factors. We don't live 1,000 years on this time. We only live 70
Flanking here.
If one has to make a choice,
Enemy marked.
Setting device on Alpha. Stand by. Device in place. Countdown started.
is going to judge.
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one.
Whatever you're good.
Man can do nothing to it.
And also, I would like to mention
Search and destroy.
116 to 30, where it talks about that. Even if you
Use the charges. Blast the target. No mistake. You secured the device.
So since you know
Friendly UAV online.
Careful. Area's hot.
Final minute. Moving my mark. Seconds remain. We're planting at Alpha. Bomb planted. Set containment. Round secure. On to the next. Switching sides. Search and destroy.
toilet.
Secure our objectives. Do not let your guard down.
Enemy vehicle. Enemy marked. Cancel last. Enemy visual.
Enemy planted at Bravo.
Moving this way.
Enemy bomb still active. Move to defuse. All operatives, bomb defused. You've won that round. Get ready for the next one.
Because
It's loaded.
Search and destroy. Set up a perimeter around the objective. Do not let them reach it.
Enemy vehicle here. Watch yourself. Flanking here.
Secure all visible threats on target. Solid work. The mission is complete. Good work.
Be nice to have snow though. Like just a little, not a lot. Not a lot of snow.
Alright, I'll get to a short break. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
No. No, I was perspective. Oh my goodness. Like, I really had a second come up on the camera yesterday. Like, yep, been here the whole time, just listening out. Okay, there you go. I'm not gonna know that. No, I don't believe that one should give an abortion based off of rape because I still think like people that do think that they're pro-choice and they have the exceptions. I think that right there's I think that right there is like I think that right there could just be sometimes be just a huge contradiction when they say they're pro-life with the exceptions, because they do argue when they talk about like elective abortions, they argue the fact that the children still have a moral obligation to live. Just great. Even if the babies can see right great, why are they gonna have a stand when it comes down to that? It's just the way it's conceived. So yeah, I just think like lifers say they have the exceptions put in place. I just think it's just contradiction to their point.
Search and
They just argue
destroy.
not just alive is alive is only.
141, plant a charge on the target and level it. You've secured the
Even if they
device.
just stand goes down.
Enemy movement. Scratch that.
I don't know if I want to let someone with me.
Moving.
So you disagree with the girl?
No, I didn't even mean to come up.
Okay. I just shot you then.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
Thank you for my 1 rose. Thank you.
Yes.
You did? I was away from my phone. Yeah, so when people... So yeah, I know that, like, that women should get an abortion even though she was raped.
Move in and detonate the target.
Yeah, because that baby still has a moral right to live.
You've got the
No
bomb.
matter the way it's conceived. Just as much as I would say, like, I don't think a woman should get an abortion
Moving
because
enemy
the kid
movement.
has Down syndrome. I still believe that kid
We're
still has a
planting a
moral right to
Enemy
live,
movement in the AO.
even
Scratch
with his
that.
said disability that he has.
Right in place. Countdown started.
Moving.
Like, a lot of these disabilities can't even be for the child. They're saying like, oh, if the child has a disability, should be born, but they don't even know.
The round is lost.
Even
Focus on the next one.
What about if the pregnancy threatens her life? It's a very rare case, actually, that a pregnancy would threaten somebody's life and they would have to unalive the child. Usually what they would do
Switch
is...
your side.
Usually what they would do when it comes down to that is...
Search and destroy.
Yeah, they would try to save the
Set up
mom
security
and
around
baby.
the objective.
But if the baby's already pronounced dead and it's just in this mom's like uterus and the mom's basically getting harmed by it, I wouldn't consider that abortion, even though the mom is like, even though the baby is considered dead.
Moving to the
It's pro-choice. Are you guys Catholic? Yes.
UAV in the area.
Or like, yeah, like, they think like, oh, I'm pro-life with the exceptions. That's just like,
They planted a Bravo. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
Catholicism, they don't believe in any exceptions at all. They still believe that a baby still has a right to live, no matter how it's conceived. It gets a little tricky when it comes down to just medical purposes, though.
Search and destroy.
Yeah, there's no exceptions in Catholicism.
Keep the enemy
So when
off the
people say they're
objective.
Catholic, the exceptions, it's like, you're not Catholic.
Enemy
It's
UAV
Catholicism
active.
who quite literally doesn't believe in the exceptions.
enemy movement in the AO. Scratch that. Moving here.
So, yeah,
What? One bullet?
safely to Sky Daddy and stuff like that. It's just
When I was debating theology yesterday, and I brought up like divine judgment and how like our relationship with God has changed since how this girl unmutes and goes, like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Reddit tier atheist. Yeah, when we say Sky Daddy.
One minute remaining.
Everyone is hiding. Nobody wants to come up. Nova. Let's invite K up here, I guess. How is it actually not that rare? I'm hiding because I agree. It's crazy. What's up, Chris? What's up, Chris? What's up, Chris? What up, what up, what
Enemy
up, what up?
planted at Alpha. Move fast.
The opposition. See, so scared now because we're all up here running.
All operatives, bomb defused. You've won that round. Get ready for the next one.
I think they're just like, I don't know. It probably is, honestly.
Switching sides. Search and destroy.
Those need Porsches, they afforded portions.
141. Plant a charge on the target and level it. You've secured the device.
Intellectual powers.
Moving to my mark.
Oh my gosh.
Setting device on Bravo.
Theology too.
I'm sad to it.
On planted.
Theology is badass, actually.
Chris, you have a lot of feminist friends.
I have no idea. Like a lot of the Jewish ones. Really? The ones with the
Round secure. On to the next. Search and destroy. Move in and detonate the target. You've got the bomb. Planting a Bravo.
Even the biggest arguments are just like debating about Israel in particular. I don't like how they say that a lot of like Christians say that we should protect the Holy Land. I don't know if Israel is even a part of the Holy Land anymore. I'm just not understanding that. Not only that, the biblical scriptures specifically say that we should agree with the government of Israel. It's just insane.
The round is lost. Focus on the next
But
one.
yeah, it's just weird. A lot of them are like, yeah, they all come out for no reason too. Like, I just be talking to you, and they just come after me. What the fuck are you doing? It's just
Switch
Jewish
side.
and everything. Like, dude, what the fuck is your problem?
Search and
Like, you just
destroy.
fuck. You're irrelevant.
Set up security around the objective.
You know, small guy. Someone's sleeping in this pair.
How is that not a kill? That's like 15 bullets.
Dirty, stupid bitch.
Bro, wait.
Enemy planted at Bravo.
Hey, Legit is the same guy that tried to defend that scumbag.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
What's up? Testosterone, bitch. Fuck you. Yo, picture that traitor guy's not gonna save you anymore.
Search and destroy.
Run away like the scumbag you are.
Keep the enemy off the objective.
I lock you on 3 accounts.
Friendly UAV online.
I mean, it's true though. The kid won't really like have a conversation with your account. Actually, bitch, aren't you pro-life? Let's say it right now, bitch.
What?
You're fucking Catholic, you dumb bitch.
I mean, wait.
Why aren't you pro-life? Aren't you?
I mean, sorry. I meant to say, I thought you said pro-choice.
Oh, that was a blunder. I grant that you thought I said that in your ears. It was a mistake. Why are you
you were pro-life.
Is that an answer to my question on why you're pro-life?
I thought you were pro-life because you're.
Can you answer why you're pro-life?
Because I believe God created
Final minute.
by God, and I don't think anyone should. I don't think any human has the right to unalive.
Why should it be?
Mission
Why should it
failed.
be? Why
Return
should
to
it be
base.
forced to sustain a pregnancy?
Because you caused the pregnancy. Created somebody's life. You don't think it'd be very cool and responsible to just take it because you think they're inconvenient.
Wait, I have a question. Wait, what's true from the fetus? What's true from a fetus that's not true from an animal that makes it okay to unalive the animal, not the fetus?
Being?
Why do you think human matter?
Because I'm a human being, so are you.
Okay, actually, they're not even in this debate, so I don't know why. This is for the scumbag. I'm talking to a scumbag. You're not the scumbag. So, Kirkland, can you answer the question?
Alright, bro, I think I'm gonna be in school, so y'all have a good one.
Yeah, fuck you, stupid bitch. Die.
Not very nice.
Yeah, bro, like,
Yeah, that's not
Go
really
away.
nice.
you're
You're supposed to be insulted to go away.
just low IQ.
Go away. You blocked me on 3 cups of 3 calories. Blocked me on 3 cups of 3 calories. You can't stand up for yourself. You can't stand up for yourself. Go away. 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 Go run up the calorie. You're always a coward. You can't ever stand up for yourself. You're a coward. You need to stand up for yourself. That's good a woman. You're trying to hurt. You're talking about.
Secure the target area. Friendly mosquito deployed.
Tossing tactical.
Hostiles deploy the
Tactical out.
mosquito.
Tossing tactical.
Confirming next hard point. Compromise. Secure the area.
Tactical out.
Target area
Never does for long. Requesting recon investigation.
UAV on friendly station.
Tossing tactical.
Hard point
Tactical out.
relocated. Stand by.
Tossing tactical. Tactical out. I'm hit. Switching mags. Equipment destroyed. Oh,
We don't do that.
Friendly care package. Enemy inside the perimeter. Confirming next hard point. Stand by. Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
Tactical out. Taking fire. Breathing bastion.
UAV online.
I got
Tossing tactical.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
She's
On the way. Friendly cluster mine planted.
Tactical out!
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. We lost the lead. Friendly bomb drone is on.
Loading fresh mag! Tossing tactical!
Enemies inside the perimeter. Hardpoint relocated. Stand
Tactical
by.
out!
The enemy holds the lead. Hardpoint relocated.
Take cover! Oh, check your fire! Tactical out! Getting lit up!
Flash out!
Tossing tactical!
Compromised. Secure the area.
Tactical out!
Friendly cluster mine deployed.
Changing mag! Tossing tactical!
Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by.
Incoming! Tactical out! Tossing tactical! Tactical out!
Enemies inside the perimeter.
I'm hit! Tossing tactical!
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Hostile eliminated!
We've taken the lead.
We're on tactical out!
Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Friendly mosquito deployed. Hardpoint relocated.
Taking fire! Tossing tactical! Getting lit up!
We've secured the lead.
sister
Tactical out!
Hostiles launched the cruise missile. Hostile UAV in the area. Confirming next target.
Switching mags!
Sir, imagine a video like that's against
Taking fire!
Move to the hard point.
Tossing tactical! Tactical out!
Hard point compromised. Secure the area. You're halfway to
Oh, check your fire!
Throwing flash grenade!
Tossing tactical! Changing mags!
hostile mosquito online.
Loading fresh mag!
Hard point relocating. Stand by. We've lost the lead.
Tossing tactical!
Hard point relocating. Secure the target area.
Throwing flash grenade!
1 minute
Tactical
remaining.
out!
Hostile spotted!
Changing that. Taking fire.
Right, there's actually.
Loading fresh enemy medical.
Well, actually, it's not just like almost everywhere. It's not just.
Enemy KIA. Tossing tactical.
30 seconds remain. Friendly SAE inbound.
Switching back.
Friendly UAV online.
Changing back. Requesting recon at my location.
UAV is on station. Recon online. Compromise. Secure the area.
Switching back. Tactical out.
Bingo fuel.
We're on to six sites. Tactical out.
Friendly UAV on station.
Tossing tactical.
Inside the perimeter. The mission's complete. Good work.
Pace ourselves. Because at the UK, domestic. Yeah. Is Alex back
It's a
to
debate.
talk to Jessica yet? Or do you want like someone else to take over their conversation?
I mean, it's up to you. You guys can talk to Jessica. We stay on the conversation line.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Kirk.
Yeah, Kirk, good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. I just wanted to debate abortion.
15.
Pro-choice.
Alright, legal name next time.
Can I? Is someone willing to debate me or?
Yes.
I'm pro-choice.
Yeah, what's your take on it? Pro-choice.
It's specifically for the United States. United States. I think if we didn't allow abortions in 50 years, the United States would look like Brazil or Africa. I mean, that's not a good thing for the U.S. The demographics would drastically change, and the fabrics of the country would be destroyed. Very soon. Right? I think it's a little bit simplistic to just say racism.
Who called you racist?
Someone here, I just heard someone say racist. I said that's racist. Okay, if it's racist, what are you gonna do? Are you just gonna call me racist? Like, are you ethics? Are you your?
Maybe you.
I don't know. First of all, ethics. Are you? You're.
You gonna do that?
This is why America is failing, because you guys are fucking.
What he's saying is he wants people of color to have abortions. He's just Aristotle talked about it in ancient Rome.
Leo wanted that fuck you for some reason.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to Leo. Leo is unfortunately Leo is mentally ill. He can't consent to
Mentally ill?
Target area located. Secure the hard point.
Why do you have multiple psychiatrists and not
Military.
Hostile eliminated. Tossing tactical.
I'm gonna see what he has.
Tactical out.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Taking fire.
The perimeter.
Tactical out.
We've lost the lead.
Roach in sight.
Hardpoint relocated. Stand UAV online.
Tossing tactical.
Move to the hardpoint.
Changing back. There we go. Dropped
Friendly
them.
UAV on station.
Loading fresh mag.
Friendly mortar strike on the way.
I'll take Leo's spot.
Tactical out.
Maybe in a seat.
Tossing tactical.
What? Yeah,
Tactical out.
Hardpoint
Yeah, so
relocated. Secure the target. Friendly UAV online. Friendly mortar strike inbound.
Tossing tactical.
He said he
Tactical out. Tossing tactical.
I got two.
Hardpoint relocated. Stand fire. Friendly
Tactical out.
I feel like I have a second, chime
area updated.
Never good to be thinking cash. Tossing tactical.
Compromised. Secure the area.
Almost.
Equal.
UAV active. Hostile compromise detected.
Those intact. Fire. Getting lit up. Switching mags. Requesting recon at my location.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon
Tactical out. Changing mags. Assaulting tactical.
UAV online.
Sight.
Enemies inside the perimeter. Mission time is half over. Maintain hardpoint compromise. Area. Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by.
Assaulting tactical. Taking fire.
Enemies inside the perimeter. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area. UAV on station.
Tactical out.
Semtex out.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Tactical out.
Now there is the physical
Enemy KIA.
and
I'm hit.
Hardpoint relocated. Stand by.
we've all said that we all have
Target area. Move to the hard point. Reinforcement strike on the way.
Close. Getting lit up. Tactical out. Oh, check your fire. Assaulting tactical. Tactical out.
Never seen.
Assaulting tactical. Taking fire. Loading fresh pack.
Secure the target area. Ready to deploy.
Switching mags. Recon at my location. Loading fresh pack.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Drop the pump. Send it.
Final minute.
Changing mags.
Turret ready.
Right. And
Tactical out. Remote turret deployed.
Hardpoint relocated. Stand by.
and that fight is ahead.
Getting lit up. Switching mags. Tossing tactical. Fresh mag. Tossing tactical.
Secure the field. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I can't have like a bunch of back.
50% of them are consensual, 50% of them aren't. See, what I
Shut up.
completely like if you have something that's gonna like completely bleed you out, and it's like you're not gonna be able to you're not gonna come from it. Then
Can I just?
if you catch it,
So 0% of teen pregnancies are consensual. Children cannot consent to sex.
yeah.
Yeah, let's put that on the record. Thank you, Cation. Let me ask you this. I'm gonna match your hypothetical with my own hypothetical. Should I be able to kill you in order to save my own life?
I mean, it depends on the situation to me, really.
How is that a situational thing? See, because what that tells me is that there's an error in your morality.
Okay.
Do you think I should be able to murder you in order to save my own life? I don't even know you.
Yeah.
Let alone do that to somebody I care about, or do you do that to somebody you care about, like your mother or your father or your sibling? Should you be able to kill somebody you care about in order to save your own life?
Okay.
So, I mean, I would love to go deeper into that hypothetical. Would you believe me if I told you that abortion is not ever the only option?
Go. 1. 0.
Major updates on the war in Iran, important poll numbers, and a significant escalation involving ground troops. The Save America Act is being advanced in the Senate, sort of. It's actually kind of a fake out. Environmental.
Search and destroy.
The media doesn't
Watch the
tell you that.
objectives. Set up
But
security.
regardless, let's say abortion
Oh,
wasn't,
this map is
or
terrible.
let's say abortion was the only option. It's still wrong to murder because God's word says it's wrong to murder.
This map is
So
terrible.
Scripture says that the animal shed innocent blood are abomination that shed innocent blood. Please do not compare children to a cluster of cancer cells.
Yeah, that's But so you know how most people they have a limit, like especially like there's a certain spot, like a certain age of pregnancy where you cannot get the abortion.
Yes.
1 minute remaining.
I believe that there should be any abortion at any age. From the moment of conception, I believe that human life has begun.
No, because abortion.
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one.
Anyone, as long as they on themselves.
Oh yeah, and that's the reason why pro-life is worse than pro-choice. The reason
Search and
for it is
destroy.
because there's nobody to hold these women accountable because they just sit in the privacy
the
of their own
objective.
home and pop an abortion pill in their mouth, that one that they've ordered online, and murder their baby. So that's why pro-life is worse than pro-choice. See, what we are is we are abolitionists. We believe in no exceptions, that abortion should be illegal and that it should be criminalized, and the woman should be charged with murder if they abort their baby. We believe that both woman and baby and all people should have equal rights and equal protection.
A child becomes kind of transforming into a child.
It doesn't matter. That does not matter. From the moment of conception, life begins.
Round secure. On to the next.
It's sad. It's a tragedy.
Switching sides.
Not necessarily, no.
It is.
It's not. You're not murdering
Search and
babies.
destroy.
You are aware that you don't know me, as you had said.
Well,
Cleanse
okay,
the
so
charges
if
and
let's
demolish
say
their
abortion became illegal,
Okay.
and
So,
it was...
I'm not going to continue this conversation because every time I try to go to talk, you are going to...
this person is just not loading. Oh, there you are.
Hello.
What's your age for TikTok?
24.
24. Are you a Christian?
Inquiring, you could say. So, not. Yeah.
Yes.
In,
Okay.
yeah.
What's your thoughts on the problem?
I agree.
You agree that abortion is murder?
Yeah, I think the people who get them should be executed.
Oh, wow. Okay, sounds to me like you are a Christian.
Well,
That's exactly... I know. No, he's not. That's just... He's a Roman.
well, inquiring into Roman Catholicism, not yet.
Final minute.
Enemy movement.
We're
Well, I want to
planting
address
at
what
Alpha.
she said. So they're only coded that way for
You've done
insurance
that now. Get
companies,
ready for the next one.
right? Insurance, but like insurances don't make laws, so yeah.
Enemy movement in the AO.
Hello? Yeah.
Search and destroy.
Okay. Okay. What's
Place
happening
the
to you? Are you
charge.
coming
Get
back?
the target.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Got movement. This is moving here. Moving here.
She interrupted me, and it got disconnected.
1 minute remaining.
So, in the abolitionist movement, once we abolish abortion, we believe that miscarriages should be investigated. Not necessarily automatically charge them with murder. It should be a full court trial, and they should be investigated
We lost that
to
round.
see if
Prepare
maybe
for the
it
next
was the
one.
mother who murdered baby. But I mean, in the state, in the United States, it's innocent until proven
Well,
that's not really, you know what I mean? That's not
Switching sides.
right. Well, to be honest, they are kind of investigated anyways. Not criminal investigation, but when you go to the hospital, they do like try to determine what happened to try to prevent it from happening in the future. So like they do kind of already investigate it anyways if you were to go to the hospital. Like what caused it. Again, it's not a criminal investigation, just investigation. We have a person behind me. I think they want some free Catholic education already.
Do what now?
I think the person behind me might want some free Catholic education.
I will rap.
Disregard that.
I don't want any Catholic education. I don't know how I got
Yeah, you requested it. I accepted your request. You're good. Yeah, I mean, do you have anything else to say about the prompt?
Me?
Final minute.
Yes.
No, I agree.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and disagree. It's good that you disagree.
Christian,
Or that you agree.
I've been protective thinking about being
The round is lost. Focus on the next one.
I don't really want to be Catholic.
here. No.
I'm trying new ways to get more people in here.
Search and destroy.
What's else?
Defend the objectives.
I'd be in the Navy. I want to be in the Navy. I want to be in the Navy. I want to go to the Army.
This article doesn't say that he asked Canada to assist, because what it's saying is that Canada's minister is leaving the door open if it's like it helps the Canadians. So all that this article is saying is the Prime Minister of Canada said that the door is going to remain open for assistance needed for access within the Gulf region to secure that region for shipping. That's all it said. It didn't say
because they talked about that in the meeting.
One of the worst maps in the entire game.
1 minute remaining. They've planted at Bravo. Hostile Mosquito is online.
The relationship is not working anything to
You lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
32. Nice one-liner for Islam. Like, I'll put it in the chat even.
Switching sides.
Specifically, it does say that the Earth was created
Search and destroy.
the stars were created, which obviously does not align with, like...
Blend the charges and demolish the objectives. Hostile UAV in the area.
I'm scared. I don't know what the stars came first and then planes around them to destroy.
Got movement. Deploy the Mosquito.
I don't know, it's just a naturally good thing. Paul, I'm pretty sure that's a part of the sleep study, right? That's what I do.
What I thought. I even put it on the resume.
Final minute.
So here's a question for you guys. Do you know the difference between a Muslim and an ex-Muslim?
Didn't you tell me that you have
I did, but I don't think Duncan has heard this one yet. Duncan, do you know the difference between a Muslim and an ex-Muslim?
I have no idea.
Yeah, Muslim is one who reads the Quran, and ex-Muslim is one who understands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Percy,
30 seconds remain.
to a freshly glazed donut and think to yourself.
Friendly Mosquito deployed.
right to speak up against fellow humans that are being slaughtered.
Setting device on Alpha. Stand by. 10 seconds remaining. Device in place. Countdown started.
Don't start dropshipping this year. Here's why. Slow
Our
ship.
device was disarmed.
Honey Grove is on green.
The round is lost. Focus on the next one. Search and destroy.
26 Tottenham squad.
Place the charge. Detonate the target.
There are a total of 133 national teams that have never qualified for the World Cup in their entire history. Amongst those teams, according to the FIFA rankings, here are the top 10. Number 10 is Uzbekistan. All the national teams in FIFA. Number 9 is Oman. Ranked number 8 is Cape Verde, ranked at 71st. 7th is Montenegro at 69th place.
Moving here.
But as an independent nation, they have still failed to make an appearance. Just above them is another Balkan nation. At 68th is Albania. But next up is the second ex-Yugoslavian nation in this video, Macedonia. We'll still never forget what they did to Italy in the last qualifier round, though. Next up is a jump of 9 teams, Finland. But for the top 3 now, Venezuela is the only CONMEBOL nation to never qualify for the World Cup. But the best national team to never qualify for the World Cup is Burkina
We lost
Faso,
that round.
ranked 50th by
Prepare for the next one.
The Afghan situation is actually insane. Senegal's stripped of their Afghan title against that calf.
Switching sides.
For those of you who don't know, Morocco and Senegal faced off against
Search and destroy.
This might be the biggest disgrace in
Watch the objectives. Set up security.
dove off for our preseason UCL Giant Slayers. I'd absolutely hate to be a Chelsea fan right now. And Vinny Jr. says, this new tier of VAR has just dropped. You thought 5-minute delays were excessive. Well, how about 57 days? As Morocco have now been crowned AFCON winners, with Senegal's victory declared void according to CAF's latest ruling. I'm sorry. Just when you thought this organization couldn't be any more useless, any more serious, they come in and deliver this bombshell. An outcome no one was asking for, bar the biggest Karens of the Royal Moroccan Football Federation. I hate to be the guy who clowns on AFCON because I genuinely do love this tournament. Bar the chaos of the final, AFCON 2025 was otherwise incredible. And as a whole, is a
Final minute.
But this right here, no, it's saying this ruling against the spirit of football and so actually Senegal walked off the pitch, so if forfeit was necessary 2 months later. No. Context. The goalkeeper standing backwards. Let's cast out the Manchester United to that controversy. Goalkeeper standing backwards. Rowe is disrespecting Rowe.
30 seconds left.
Keep a risk.
Enemy threat to the side path. Hostile Mosquito is online.
Players were engaging in
Mission failed.
cheating.
Return to base.
Okay, they're on. No. Context matters here. Let's cast our memories back to that controversial day where players were engaging in literal cheating. Assaulting Senegalese players. Then, in the dying embers of that shameful evening, a nothing penalty then went against Senegal. So the players, having been dealt with so much blatant injustice over the course of 90 minutes.
This right here is $20. In America, this can barely get you lunch. But in Sudan right now,
hello, this is and I'm back with a trilogy. This might be the darkest day in the history of African football. I'm going to try very hard not to be too hyperbolic, and you might be questioning
Senegal, what's new with you? Okay, something really big and super rare happened here.
My previous statement, but I think I genuinely mean what I said. This might be the
how many Marvel heroes can Dr.
darkest day in African football. Because, truthfully, alright guys, so today I'm going to be blowing the lid off of one of the biggest scams in modern society.
There we go. You got it. You got the cue. You got the cue today.
Like what? The versions of
Search and destroy. Plant a charge on the target and level it. You've secured the device.
Yo, now this is an instinct class, and they're not at some regular Let's Buy Somewhere empty-ass place like Morbius opening night. They're at the Final Valley. This is where the important characters fight, which is why you'll never see Neji within a 30-mile radius of this place. But yeah, Naruto or Sasuke. Sasuke wants to be with the man that bit his neck because Itachi don't
Moving here.
beyond PTSD. Made him relive that night over 500,000 times. The same script and everything. The father talking about, I'm ready to go. Take her too. Not even stopping. And why he did it that many times, I don't know. Bro could have just left it at 1 or 2, but of course he had to drag it. Now Sasuke's back.
Moving.
The black outfit, all because of Itachi's violation. And on the other side, we got Naruto with that highlighter outfit and no bag. Having the shadow clone and Rasengan straight spamming that shit. Do something else, bro. Please. He just like me though, using that Derrick Rose meme every time. Sometimes it's just the open layup. I gotta use.
When you're seriously injured, experience matters. For over 40
Detonate
years,
the target
we
objectives,
demanded
but
more.
expect an enemy squad.
My name is Trent Horn, and my first contention is that today's popular debate formats are stupid and... Hey. Hello. Howdy. Okay, so you say popular debate formats are stupid, but you're...
This area is
So you just contradicted yourself. I am very intelligent. I actually haven't contradicted myself because you can critique the system that you belong to. Sorry, you bullied us. Officer, so now I can clip this and put it on TikTok and make it look like I totally own it. Wait, what?
The round is lost. Focus on the next one.
So you've just contradicted yourself. I am very intelligent. Christian, I want to share my faith with as many people as possible. And Christians have often
switching sides.
But in today's episode, we'll see how debates
search and destroy
ways of sharing the truth and how we can restore debates to their former glory.
Hostiles are after the objectives. Defend them.
Were a big part of medieval Christian culture, which carried into the Reformation, as can be seen in the life disputation between Martin Luther and Johann. The rise of democratic republics centuries later, debates became a way to swing voters. In 1848, listened to Abraham Stephen Douglas
moving here.
Had long to lay out his case for how America should be governed.
They planted a Bravo.
How is he not dead? This is why I hate semi-automatic rifles.
That round. Prepare for the next one.
I gave up and just called this unintelligible yellow. These aren't debates. There's no central point that is discussed at length. Someone to get the soundbite of the night that will be played ad nauseum on cable news networks and social media posts the next day. What we have today comes from
Don't let the enemy level the objectives. Keep them secure.
Elevated style over substance. In 1960, the first televised presidential debate took place between John F. Kennedy and incumbent Vice President Richard Nixon. Nixon was tired recovering from knee surgery, and he had a suit that blended into the background. JFK was tan, energetic, with skilled makeup team. It's a myth that radio listeners thought Nixon won on substance, whereas TV audiences JFK won because he looked better. But a televised format at the very least helped JFK and did not help Nixon. This is one reason why the U.S. president took part in the debates until Gerald Ford in 1976. And he probably should have skipped them because the following gap about the Soviet Union was the biggest costing of the election.
Only you remain. Finish the mission.
Also 1 year after including mocking Ford's gap about Soviet domination.
Under the pressure of these debates and say something incredibly dumb. But does it describe what you saw?
How was that not a
The
kill?
round is lost. Focus on the next one.
Hold on. And let me just say from the outset,
Again, taunting has been present in presidential debates ever
Switching
since,
sides.
and it's made its way into popular debate channels. Jubilee
Search and
is
destroy.
an example of this, and it's so copyright sensitive. I'm just going to show
Plant
you
a charge on the target and level it.
but you get the idea because the parodies accurately reflect
Hostile UAV in the area.
exchanges.
That I don't think I should be.
And quick up really fast, making a take home just when you don't pop and he agreed with Michael Bowles that it's a very high stress environment because no matter how well of a case you make, everybody's just waiting to get that one viral moment.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
And you do. Some people had a tough time. If you flub for two seconds,
Search and destroy.
you look crazy. You look because it's all about
Detonate the target objective, but expect an enemy squad.
on social media comment debates as an
Got the bomb.
opportunity to own the other side. Like by reposting a poorly worded response with snarky commentary.
Hostile mosquito is online.
This is why I find social media debates to usually be a waste of time. In so many cases, I disagree with. So this makes me consider how do we restore
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
Moving.
Debates are an high school was due in large part to the debates William Lane Craig had.
Moving to my mark.
Patrick Madrid had with Protestants. Debates. That's why we should score debates not on who seems confident or less speeches, but by taking which
Mission failed. Return to base.
evidence and all the arguments involved, since the debater might forget to include them or just not have enough time to include all of them in this discussion. That's why it's silly when some atheists think they refuse to present informal debates and not as much deeper material in its academic works. Now that doesn't mean we shouldn't make powerful arguments in debates that lead to memorable moments. A lot of people remember the colorful questions I asked Destiny in our debate on abortion, but I wasn't trying to gotcha him. I sincerely wanted to analyze Destiny's worldview and show where it leads to absurd outcomes. In fact, when I recapped the debate with Ben Shapiro, I corrected Ben on a misunderstanding he had related to Destiny's arguments. And to help create this kind of environment, debate participants should see themselves not as gladiator-like opponents, but as teaching partners who work together to help an audience understand what's being.
So, what's the verdict?
Debated that documents of God's existence. We exchanged our opening statements beforehand, and that was a substantive debate where each of us could present the best case so the audience could then decide. After the debate ended, Ben gave me a hug on stage and he said, "We did it," because we saw ourselves as partners, not enemies, trying to present our best case. Now that does not mean Christians should try to win these exchanges or go for intellectual arguments. It just means you should fight fairly without fighting dirty. For example, a fair tactic is to unload as many arguments as possible so that your opponent has no time to answer them. And then claim
Search and destroy. Plant a charge on the target and level it.
would use it in debates with he would just list a ton of things he said that Bush would explain and left his opponent no time to answer all those questions. This debate was answered the quietest a few years ago. He would unleash dozens of accusations that took me 45 minutes to address in a scripted rebuttal, and so it would be impossible to address in a 7 to 10 minute live rebuttal period in a debate. A variant of this occurs in online posts where people think the guy who endlessly he just might not have a life, so he can engage in endless rebuttals. This is why I've for years to not do rebuttals to rebuttals, so it doesn't end up in an endless cycle, but to instead just have a conversation with the person after our initial exchange, provided the person is of goodwill. The absolute dumbest version of this problem are clips online where one person makes a point, and no response is shown. And so it's assumed that the person making the point owns the other guy, aka whoever spoke last
Search and destroy.
Consider this post, which claims when Charlie Kirk met his
Detonate the
match
target
at
objectives, but
Oxford,
expect
where
an
he
enemy
debated
squad.
scholars rather than average college students of the U.S. There are moral truths that are transcendent of time, place, and method. Okay, statistic shows that this is sleep with men. So therefore, it's also repeated throughout the New Testament. Well, Matthew, in the book of Matthew, Jesus reaffirms the biblical standard for marriage. Okay, so I'm going to make two very
Moving here.
In the AO.
So, the Old Testament in isolation. This is an example. It's just 35:2. We suggest that the Leviticus and Acts is side by side. You should be stoned by your entire village. It takes two different fibers intertwined into the same jacket. You should be burned to the stake by your own mother.
The round is lost. Focus on the next one.
Stake as well. I'm not stoning myself.
The video ends abruptly.
2010, and they want their Reddit-level new atheist arguments back.
Switching sides.
This isn't advanced scholarship. It's something Charlie was well aware of and addresses, which the clip deceptively cuts off.
Hostiles are after the objectives. Defend them.
Main contention that Christ affirmed biblical marriage in the book of Matthew. And can you tell me the difference between the ceremonial, the moral, and the...
Moving to my mark.
Only about Christianity, the difference in the Old Covenant. Pick certain verses of ancient Israel that do not apply to new Christianity. I'd also add this guy was flat out wrong because the Old Testament does not prescribe capital punishment for violating ritual purity laws like mixing fibers or eating pork. Another unfair tactic are using insults and attacks to just rile up your base. Consider this clip from X with 63 million views that says that this girl cleared Charlie Kirk. Abortion is murder.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
Fetus is in utero. Okay,
Smiling is creepy.
Search and destroy.
let's go back to...
Don't let the enemy level the objective. Keep them
Species
secure.
is the fetus.
The fetus is not a species yet. It's technically classified as a parasite until it is with...
She doesn't even know a species. But her uninformed fans just want their side to own the other person, so they don't care. Moreover, these formats are geared towards slowing the conversation down to expose this kind of ignorance. Instead, each side is motivated to interrupt their opponent and insult or mock him, so he loses his train of thought. This makes it seem to a casual observer like the person being interrupted has no answer, when in reality his opponent is unfairly attacking his ability to get an answer. Watch how Jay Dyer uses this tactic when debating Tim Gordon.
No, this is your dogmatic statements that are supposed to provide clarity.
Right.
They need to be interpreted by you because they're ambiguous. No. Are they clear or ambiguous?
Perfectly clear.
They're being Hindu. You just have bad algorithm.
The round is lost. Focus on the next one.
You finish, Jay. I'll go after you're done.
They have recourse to God.
Trads will do the same thing.
So just again, was that
We have scientific
deflection irrelevant? What's
No, that's a direct object.
That's a genetic fallacy.
That's a direct object.
Genetic fallacy to say that because
It's not a genetic fallacy.
It is.
I'm a logic professor.
You just said I don't know. So
Search and destroy.
appeal to authority, genetic fallacy.
You miss.
Another fallacy.
Plan to charge on the target and level it. Immediately active.
They have recourse to God in confidence and love.
Start the sentence over. They seek.
Now, to be clear, when it comes to charitable disagreement, sometimes in debates, I'll get really excited and talk over the other person, or I'll be worried I'll forget what I'm thinking about, which I unfortunately did in my dialogue with ex-Christian musician John Stein. However, in some cases, you have to interrupt in a debate to keep the other person from filibustering or rambling on and on about nothing to avoid answering your question or confronting your objection. But there's a clear difference between keeping a conversation on track and using manipulative tactics to stop. And sometimes those tactics don't even work, and they just make you look like an insecure bully. For example, most people agree week, Donald Trump lost his first 2020 debate with Joe Biden because he was aggressively interrupting him and trying to throw him off his game.
Vote now. Make sure you, in fact,
Push it. We got enemy movement in the ring.
Because the question is, the radical left. Will you shut up, man? Listen, who is on your list, Joe? This is so right.
Gentlemen, I think
this is so unprecedented.
We have not going
to give a list.
But in 2024, Trump won his debate with Biden because he was more reserved and let Biden hang himself with his own words.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
I forget the quote. I think it's only, and I forget the quote, but like, don't interrupt yourself. Don't interrupt your opponent. You're making a fool of yourself. Like something like that.
We finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President.
Search and destroy.
Was right. He didn't beat Medicare. He beat it to death. And he's
Detonate the
destroying
target
Medicare.
objective, but
That's
it's
why I
just
was
an enemy
baffled
squad.
when some Catholics said Pearl won her
Got the
debate with
bomb.
Lila Rose for explicit adult materials.
Yes, she did it.
This wasn't a formal debate. It was an appearance on the show. Pearl was insensitive on the social. She didn't provide evidence for any.
Yeah, I didn't finish watching that debate because it was crazy. She literally muted Lila for like 3 minutes straight. She couldn't respond.
We're planting at Bravo. Final minute. Device in place. Countdown started. Our device was disarmed. Mission compromised. We failed.
Recently, Steve.
Yeah. Muting your guests is a very disrespectful affair. Do it again.
I will never debate Pearl again because she's the only person I have ever debated who interrupted me during the dedicated speaking parts of a debate. That's just not true. In fact, marriage is the best certain you can. Once you get married, you start making a suite. Many times you can interrupt. Sometimes you can and then unfortunately, some people see debates as just spectacles rather than just electrical stations. This has the good X-rays. Debate only really matters when one will continue
and more grinding. I'm not going to use the semi-automatic rifles because they're terrible guns.
Capture and keep hold of the objectives. Enemies taking Bravo. Friendly precision airstrike inbound. We're taking Charlie. We got all checked.
Switching back.
Keep it. Enemy securing Bravo. We're losing Alpha. We're losing Charlie.
Tossing tactical.
Securing Charlie. Enemies taking Bravo.
Tactical out.
We're losing Charlie. Hostile mortar strike near your position. Enemies taking Alpha. Enemies securing Bravo. Hostile airstrike near your location. Lost Alpha. Enemies taking Bravo. Enemies securing Bravo. We're taking Alpha. We've lost Bravo.
Another threat.
Hostile VTOL overhead. Securing objective
Drop
Bravo.
some more. Send it. Tossing tactical. Copy. Shooting lit up. That was close.
Deploy a mosquito. Right. The enemy is gaining
Target area
ground.
marked.
Position back.
Cleared hot.
Taking Bravo.
Tactical out.
Oh, dang it. I meant to hit the...
Securing objective Alpha. Securing objective Bravo.
Stupid
Tossing
jet.
tactical.
Hostile mosquito is online. Taking Bravo.
See how many shots it
Taking
takes.
Alpha.
Tossing tactical.
Securing objective Bravo. Securing objective Alpha. We're taking Bravo. Hostiles
Took like 3 shots.
securing objective Bravo.
Hostile
Taking
eliminated.
Alpha. Objective Bravo.
Tactical out.
We're losing Charlie.
Changing that.
Charlie, enemy's taking Bravo. Alpha. Mosquito active. Enemy securing Bravo.
Tossing tactical. Shooting it up.
Enemy's taking Bravo.
Not so long.
Securing objective.
Everybody's
Charlie.
camping.
Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover. Hostiles deployed on Securing Bravo.
Changing mags. I'm hit.
Securing objective Charlie. Mosquito deployed. Securing Bravo. Enemy's taking Bravo. We're losing Charlie. We're taking Bravo. Securing objective
In like
Alpha.
3 shots.
Tossing tactical.
Hostiles deployed
On your six.
Switching mags. Tactical out.
Semi-automatic rifles are the worst thing,
Mission compromised. We failed.
especially this game. These weapons are terrible. You mean to tell me I have to get to level 20 with this weapon?
Search and destroy. Plant a charge on the target and level it. Secure the device. that round. Get ready for the next one.
Well, at least I can still get the points, though.
Search and destroy. Detonate the target objectives, but expect an enemy squad. Round secure. On to the next. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Hostiles are after the objectives. Defend them.
Moving here.
How is he not dead? I should have gone down.
The round is lost. Focus on the next one. Search and destroy. Don't let the enemy level the objectives. Keep the friendly UAV online. You've won that round. Get ready for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Plant a charge on the target and level it. One minute remaining. Thirty seconds left. 10 seconds remaining. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Search and destroy. Detonate the target objectives, but expect an enemy squad. Hostile bomb drone is active.
How is that not a kill? What? It's like I didn't even damage him. No, in Dragon Ball, they did not know where his lab was. His underground lab.
Final minute. Setting device on Bravo. Bomb planted. Set containment.
That's why in the press they asked him. They had an idea of where it was. They didn't know the exact location. That's why in the anime and the manga, Bulma said, "Hey, why don't we use Dragon Balls to like locate wherever on Joppa's road?" Implying that she didn't know where it was. They didn't know where his lab was.
Switching sides. Search and destroy.
But the thing is, in this game, if you were to play Shipment, it will take forever to get it to level 20.
Be on station.
Moving to my mark.
Round secure. On to the next. Search and destroy. Don't let the enemy level the objectives. Keep them secure. One minute remaining. Enemy planted at Bravo. Bomb site is still hot. Move fast. All operatives, bomb defused. You've won that round. Get ready for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Plant a charge on the target and level it.
Enemy visual.
We're planting at Bravo. Device in place. Countdown started. Not picking up any more enemy movement. Damn good job. The mission is complete. Good work.
I should probably rename this video. How was it framed? Because again, the person's in the comments again. Trunks, the only way Trunks could have went to the lab is if the scene where Piccolo and Cell fought each other. How would he have known to go to the lab? They didn't know there was an underground bunker. Like, how would they have known to go there? The only reason why, yeah. See, Bulma saw Android 20 and she recognized that was Dr. Zero. And his lab was somewhere in that location. But Krillin followed Dr. Zero. That's the only way they discovered the lab. And mind you, that wasn't his secret lab where Cell was.
Charge on the target and level it. You've secured the device.
Moving.
We're planting at Alpha.
That's like 3 shots. I don't know how that's not a kill.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
That's what I'm talking about. It's like, I think it is a plot hole. Yeah, he got the blueprints, but how did he get the blueprints? How did he go to the lab? How? How would he have known to do that? That's the problem.
Target objectives need to be detonated.
They didn't know that he had a secret lab, and anyways, the blueprints was in the secret lab, right?
Setting device on
Enemy
Alpha.
movement.
Stand
Scratch
by.
that. Enemy movement. Scratch that.
Device in place. Countdown started. round. Get ready for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Set a defensive perimeter around the objectives.
Even I was like really far away from it is stupid.
The round is lost. Focus on the next one. Search and destroy. Defend the objectives from hostile forces.
Moving here.
Hostile Mosquito is online. Enemy planted at Alpha. That site is still hot. Move fast. All operatives, bomb. Ground secure, on to the next. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Plant a charge on the target and level it. You've secured the device. We're planting at Alpha. Bomb planted. Set containment.
Moving to my mark.
The second I moved too.
Confirmed, target destroyed. Solid work. You've won that round. Get ready for the next one.
You're making this all about you. But really...
Search and destroy. Target objectives need to be detonated. Friendly UAV online. You've got the bomb.
Moving. Moving here.
Oh my god. Everybody keeps using those stupid things. I need a trophy system.
Setting device on Alpha. Stand by. Device in place. Countdown starts. Ground secure. On to the next. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Set a defensive
These were
perimeter
ugly
around the
defense
objective.
fights too.
Only you remain. Finish the mission. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Search and destroy. Defend the objectives from hostile forces.
Lethal equipment set.
I don't know how that's not. Look at how many times I shot him. He barely does any damage.
The round is lost. Focus on the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Plant a charge on the target and level it. You've secured the device.
Moving to my mark.
We're planting
Enemy
at
movement
Alpha.
in the AO. Scratch that. Scratch that.
Bomb planet. Set containment. You won that round. Get ready for the next one. Search and destroy. Target objectives need to be detonated. Play it smart. You've got the bomb. Setting device on Alpha. Stand by. Enemy movement.
Moving.
I don't know how that doesn't kill him. That was literally 3 shots.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
3 shots doesn't kill him. That's how useless these weapons are. And the fire rate is slow. It's not like this is a fast semi-automatic rifle.
Search and destroy. Plant a charge on the target and level it.
Clearly, this is a long
You
to
secured the
mid-range
device.
rifle.
Moving here. Moving.
I don't even see the guy.
One
We'll take a break, so I'll be back.
failed. Return to base.
I'll be back.